Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we're going to get our very first Wrestlemania 40 event card, which is big old Undertaker. We're going to see what the heroic side looks like as well. So the event card is of course the Undertaker. You have your Wrestlemania 40 Kofi Kingston, your Royal Rumble Triple H, John Cena, Shawn Michaels, Bret the Hitman Hart, Hulk Hogan and Sheamus. These are all people who have main evented various different WrestleManias when championship matches. So let's go ahead and grab our Undertaker and we'll see what the heroic side looks like as well. So let's jump in. We're going to take on the +6 because the +10s are very difficult. The +6s are only minorly better. You can see here these are both WrestleMania. So we're going to try going back out and wandering back in and see if we can get a Royal Rumble 24. They do show up, but they are very, very rare. But if not, then we will just have to try and take on a WrestleMania 40. But if we could get a Royal Rumble 24, that would be infinitely better. Okay, it appears to not be happening. Just to show everyone first, I'm going to try a +10. I'm going to show you what this is like. And then, when we inevitably aren't able to do it, we will exit out, go back in, and then we will take on the +6 instead. Significant bit of lag there. There we are. Does that on occasion. So let's start off with our double heroic Damien Priest. That is a 2000 attack Roman Reigns. Next up, we only have one female who's going to lose to this WrestleMania 40 Pro Io Sky. Tag team. Which even that won't work when we're against two opponents that don't tag together. Okay, we have another tag team. And let's try Randy Orton and Karrion Kross, who do tag together. You can see there we've managed to get one victory. However, I don't think this one's going to work out too well for us because we have two cards that don't tag with each other. Okay, well, we're making a little bit of a comeback. So the next one is Charisma. So I think we are going to go with our WrestleMania 40 Pro Joaquin Wilde, which unfortunately just isn't enough. Next one is a tag team of toughness. Well, we don't have any other option. And the toughness there is over 2,000 and 1,800, I believe, which is going to beat us. And that one will also... Oh no! We did manage to beat that one. Okay, so we're currently 3-5. In the result of a draw, we do win. So if we can win... Well, we need to win all three of these, actually. Because that's the only way that we would go 6-5. So we're just going to have to use the speed here on these two. Now, if this one does work, then we can use our super move to win another match. Okay, so we're currently 4-5. So the toughness and charisma aren't fantastic. So we're going to use the super move here. We would have lost that match. So we are now 5-5, and it's down to power. So if we're going to win this, then I'll let it play. If not, then we are going to exit out before the match actually goes through to stop ourselves from wasting the credits. So we are 2071. The opponent is 1855. We're 1867, even with that table. And Triple H does manage to pull through the victory for us. And there we go, we managed to win 6-5, barely, with the use of a super move, but it does go to show that the +10s are actually achievable. There we go. We've got ourselves our Undertaker. Just going to take a quick screenshot of him. It's very, very cool. I like the design. It has the bill in the back of it. What is it? The Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence. I think it's probably a Declaration of Independence, because the Liberty Bell is all about that, I think. And then, of course, we've got the big eagle here, and obviously the symbol of America. It's huge, big talons, and there it is, the WrestleMania Liberty Bell in the corner. Very, very cool to see. We're going to change this Undertaker image, make it into something slightly different, and let's go ahead and grab our little rewards. And then we will get to see what the heroic side looks like. And there we go, that is all being done. So we're now going to dust all of these. We don't need any of these. Of course, always make sure that you're not accidentally dusting your event card, your Undertaker. You shouldn't be able to, but sometimes it does show up. And we have to wait for it to load. There is the heroic Road to Glory. So let's see what is in this one. So we get The Rock, who again has also been evented a WrestleMania, so I think that's the theme. Seth freaking Rollins, The Miz, Kane, Rey Mysterio, the Royal Rumble 24 card is Randy Orton, and the WrestleMania 40 undercard is Kevin Owens, big old KO, and then of course you have the heroic upgrade itself. So I'm going to also show you a very cool little trick here. So we know that the next card is going to be the Kevin Owens, and I am going to go for that event card. We still have 2 days and 19 hours left. So first of all, we're going to go into here and we're going to lock down our Undertaker. But as you can see, I don't have a Kevin Owens yet. But if you go into your card catalogue, you go into WrestleMania 40, you can see that to get a pro of someone, it will cost you 9,000 super coins. It costs you 78 of the red forging crystals and 432 of your blue forging crystals. However, to get one that's a non-pro, it will only cost 4,500 super coins as opposed to 9,000, and only 432 blue. So you don't actually have to waste your red coins either. So if you know you're going to get the Kevin Owens from the heroic side, or if you know you're going to get the Kofi Kingston from the regular side, you can just go ahead and forge your first one before you unlock the second one, and it's going to save you a whole bunch of super coins and your forging gems to get those cards. So that is a very, very cool trick that you can use to get yourself some very, very nice and pretty WrestleMania 40 pros. And you can use that for anything of any tier. So let's take a quick look and see what other Undertaker images we can use. We do have a whole bunch of Undertakers. There's a more modern version of Undertaker. Of course, this is an incredibly rare Undertaker image, all the way back from season 1. Of course, we've got the American Badass version of Taker. This one is also quite a rare image. It does look quite cool. It kind of fits the theme with kind of black and greenish kind of over-theming colours. There's one where Taker is looking over to the side. I think that was another WrestleMania one. I always quite like this one, but it never really seems to work because the hand has to come out over the area here. So unfortunately that isn't going to work for me, brother. Then we have the Lord of Darkness version of The Undertaker from the Ministry. Again, more modern Undertaker. That one doesn't look so bad. Sometimes I don't really like the red shine on the side here, but it doesn't look so bad with this image. I always quite like that image. I thought that one was pretty cool. Undertaker almost in a kind of striking pose. Undertaker with the eyes rolled back. That I believe was a Cataclysm event card. More up to date American Badass, I think. Yes, we do have these ones. That's a more iconic old school with purple gloves. I do really like this image though. I think it just doesn't really work here with this part covering the little Wrestlemania part. Other than that, that is one of my favourite Undertaker images. That one's quite cool. That's towards the end of his career. I think when he was against Shawn Michaels and Triple H. During that kind of period. That kind of era. That's a very old school Undertaker. Yeah, that one doesn't really work so well. There's certain ones that work with particular images. There's other ones that don't. That one works pretty well, actually. That one works surprisingly well. Once again, another old school version of Taker. I mean, this version is, but you don't really see the tie so much. It's similar to this one, you know, it's when he's taken off the entrance gear, the entrance tie and things, he's into a more regular wrestling look rather than the entrance attire look. That one doesn't really work, it's got too much of a kind of yellow, kind of reddish lighting to it. Let me know in the comment section below what image you're planning to use with your big old Undertaker, because I am very genuinely curious to see what people would choose. That one's alright, it's not terrible, it's not horrible. Yeah, I really am kind of struggling to decide what I want my Undertaker to be. I do like that one. That one's pretty cool with the arms folded. That one just looks a little bit off. We could go like really old school, yeah. That actually looks pretty decent. Which is a bit crazy. See, that one's just got a kind of yellow glow over the outside of it, which I'm not really a big fan of, but I do really prefer this one here. I think that's the image that I'm going to go for, with big old Taker. So let's go ahead and train him up. Let's see here, that gets him up to level 88. That's level 97. That would be max. 95. That would be max if we do two of them. That would be 99. I think it might go 99. Then we'll just do a little bit more just to get him up to his maximum level. And that can come just a little bit later. It's really interesting to see, because see if we look at the males here, you can see that our Triple H is actually stronger than our double heroic Damien Priest, which is stronger than Gunther and Andrade. So that's really crazy, just how strong this singular Triple H is. That isn't even in the Pro. This is just a regular Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 40. He is, of course, wearing the Stone Cold Steve Austin hat that's going to give a whole bunch of toughness to him. But this is already more powerful than our fortified one Royal Rumble 24 Battle Pass Randy Orton, which I think is absolutely crazy. It just goes to show the power of these guys. You can see there that Taker is already stronger than our fortified one Royal Rumble 24 Bobby Lashley. Whereas other ones like Kofi here, well, Kofi doesn't have his 100 matches or his variants, but he is a little bit weaker than Shawn over here. Maybe once he gets his 100 matches and his 20 variants, he'll just surpass our regular Royal Rumble 24 Kofi Kingston. We'll see how that goes. But there we are, folks. We got our Undertaker in the end. Well, that's Bray Wyatt. There we got our Undertaker in the end. And what I'm going to do now is, because I'm right back at the beginning, I'm going to train up all the cards that I would like to train up. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what females I want to level up. So Jade Cargill is going to be one of them. I'm going to put Charlotte Flair in there. What else we want? That might be it, actually. Look at the Tundra's one, just in case. Yep, Katana Chance can go in there. And that appears to be it. In terms of males, let's see. So, I'm not going to put Ultimate Warrior in there at level 0, not yet. I'll level him up a little bit first. Let's put Taker in there. Who else we need to level up? That might actually be it. In respect, I'm going to put Undertaker in. No, I'm going to put Undertaker. I'm going to put Ultimate Warrior in here, and we're just going to train him up as well. So, let's see here. That's level 73. That'll be level 96. That'll be 93 as well. So let's see here. That's 96 and 1 Crucible. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Just to get him up to level 100 very quickly. And now I should be able to train up these 6 cards with no problems whatsoever. So let's go ahead and jump in and show that off. We'll take on the Bajillion Dollar Man. We're going to do a plus 10 because, once again, the difficulty resets after you complete the event card. When you get onto the heroic side, you can see there's just a little bit of lag there. But yeah, we should have 0 problems for the first quite a few cards until we get our way back up to WrestleMania 40, and then we might see a little bit of difficulty once again. But there we are, we're training up our Ultimate Warrior already. And there we go, just 1 game, that's all you get in these early points. It is nice to see that the additional 4 points did come over from the previous side, from the regular side into the heroic side. So we're going to dust all these apart from this JD McDonough. Actually, we'll dust the JD McDonough as well, because that will get us into the rarity draft pick board. And this will either give us a WrestleMania 40 reward, or we can use it to train up another card. So let's go for the top left. That was where our previous card was. And we got our Rumble 24 microphone. So that might actually be better than, there we are, than our current microphone, which is a Pro Tundra. Unfortunately, that means I don't have anything to train up my Undertaker with, so I'm just going to play another game. This video is turning into a bit of a longer video than I expected. I hope you're all enjoying it. You'll need to let me know in the comment section below whether you prefer the shorter videos or whether you prefer the longer videos, or if it doesn't really matter to you. There's our Pro WrestleMania 40, Tony Khan. It's Joaquin Phoenix, but I think the hairstyle does make him look a bit like Tony Khan, of course the owner of AEW. Okay, we're just going to take all of those cards We're going to feed them to Undertaker. We're going to hope that that's going to be enough. And you can see there that it was 0 and then max level. So this one Becky Lynch is the last remaining part that we needed to get our Undertaker up to maximum level. So there we are. I'm going to screenshot that one as well, just in case I want to use that. So in terms of the points, from weakest to highest, he has 1,392 in speed, 1,402 in charisma, 1,516 in power, and 1,686 in toughness. And of course, the tombstone gives plus 95 to both power and toughness. So that is very, very cool to see. He's still just a little bit weaker than our Stone Cold Steve Austin, but of course, that is Stone Cold Steve Austin with the Stone Cold Steve Austin hat and his 100 matches and his 20 power. Now, let's take a quick look and see whereabouts he sits on the roster. So currently, he is still a little bit weaker than our Fortified 3 Triple H, but he is stronger than our Fortified 1 Almighty Bobby Lashley, which is Royal Rumble 24. And you can see there that Ultimate Warrior is just a little bit stronger than Kofi Kingston. However, both of them need to get their variants up and their matches up as well. Let's take a quick look at Undertaker's variant. It is Savant, which means that you have to get your Undertaker to do his tombstone 20 times. Kofi Kingston, I believe, is the same. Let's see what it is for Ultimate Warrior. For Ultimate Warrior, it is, yeah, just do the finisher 15 times instead. And I think Stone Cold is maybe... Yep, Stone Cold was exactly the same. Another 20. So there you go. And of course, our pro Joaquin Phoenix was also Savant. So that's it for this little video, folks. I really hope that you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.